I just sold all my altcoins. Here's why. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is HM and welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about why I sold all my altcoins, and I'm going to tell you what I sold my altcoins to. You probably already know what I sold them to, but I'm going to give you my reasoning behind it and why I think this is the wise decision to make right now. And obviously this is not financial advice, guys, and this is what I'm seeing and what I prefer to be positioned in right now in the market. As you guys know, the market has been very uncertain recently. We have positive news and negative news and positive news, although I do believe that we are still in a bull market and we are not in a bear market just yet. Although I do prefer to be in altcoins that are gonna 10x and 100x, I think I need to be a realist right now and actually be positioned in the play that's probably better to be in right now. So you guys probably already guessed what I am positioned in right now, and that is, well, Bitcoin. I converted most of my altcoin position into Bitcoin. By the way, guys, if you want real-time access to when I actually executed this trade, I actually have a Patreon where I show all my live trades and tell you guys what I actually traded to what. And guys, the reason why you might want to join my Patreon is because I do give real-time access and I do tell you guys whenever I execute any trades, which I did this morning when I converted all my altcoins into Bitcoins. This lags behind a bit because, well, I have to film and edit and upload and all that stuff, but Patreon is real time, and as soon as I execute the trade, I would let you guys know over there. So if you want to check it out, the link is in the description. Anyway, back to the video. The reason why I actually converted from altcoins into Bitcoin is because of two reasons, but let's combine them together. So if you take a look at, you guys might not be familiar with this chart if you guys are new here, but I talk about this pretty frequently, and that is the chart of Bitcoin dominance. Basically, what percentage of the market Bitcoin has. Get it? So right now, the Bitcoin dominance is about 45%, 44.61%. Just recently, altcoin dominance, which is basically 100 minus Bitcoin dominance, because you have Bitcoin and altcoins, and if Bitcoin has 45%, then altcoins have 55%. So we topped out at 60% altcoin dominance, if you notice right here. And then we made a lower high. This got me thinking that maybe I should be positioned in Bitcoin because, well, if altcoins are topping out and Bitcoin seems like it's actually bottomed out right here, Bitcoin dominance, well, then I don't see why shouldn't I go into Bitcoin, because it seems like money is going to be flowing into Bitcoin right now. And I'm not saying altcoins are not going to pop or explode or anything. I'm just saying that Bitcoin might be, in the meantime, maybe in the short to medium term, it might be stealing shares from the market and climbing back up to maybe 50% dominance or even higher. But personally, I do think that we are going to see Bitcoin climb to at least 50% before we see a move down, because, and as you can see, I already put a mark right here saying to exit around here. Possible exit. Of course, I'm not gonna 100% exit, but I'm gonna see when we reach here where we're gonna go. So this could go either way. So let's say we continue on moving downwards, okay? And as you guys noticed, or may have not noticed, Bitcoin moves smaller percentages than altcoins do, usually. So if Bitcoin drops, let's say 5%, altcoins drop 10 to 15% at least. And if Bitcoin goes up 5%, altcoins would probably exceed it as well. Right here, if Bitcoin keeps on dropping right now, let's say we go down back to 35K, 30K, and then maybe even back to 25K or 20K. Bitcoin is gonna drop to 20K, so let's say this is, I would say, a 30% drop or whatever. Altcoins are gonna drop way more than that. As we saw when we saw this crash right here, Bitcoin dropped about 50%, 53%, altcoins dropped about 60, 70, 80%. So the point being is that if Bitcoin goes up right now, if it recovers, it actually seems like it's gonna recover and steal some share from altcoins. So I would say if it goes up, it's gonna lead the way. So it's gonna go up before altcoins do, and then this is going to cause Bitcoin dominance to go up to at least 50%, I would say. But then altcoin dominance, which is this chart, is probably going to go down, because it seems like we did a lower high right here, and I think we're going to go down from here. Now, whether we are going to go up for the market as a whole, I'm not sure, but either way, I think Bitcoin is the better position to be in right now, because again, as I said, if it goes down, it's going to go down less than altcoins do, and if it goes up, it's going to lead the way. It's going to start by peaking or going up, and then altcoins would follow, as we talk about. Remember the money flow cycle, where money flows from Bitcoin to large caps to mid caps to small caps. I'm trying to ride this wave, and what I'm going to do is right now I'm going to I'm gonna stay in Bitcoin to at least 50% dominance, because if you look at history right here, notice back in 2018, we went down to about 35% dominance. Now I know right here we went down to 40%, but it's somewhat close. And then we went all the way up to 50%, 51% roughly, 50.68 to be exact. And then we dropped. And then altcoins stole some shares from there. So guys, when Bitcoin dominance goes down, altcoin dominance goes up, and when altcoin dominance goes down, Bitcoin dominance goes up. You get the point. They're inversely proportional. Now, as I said, I think Bitcoin dominance is gonna climb up for the time being, because we just made a higher low, just like we did here. We did a higher low, or even a higher low right here, and we went up all the way there. Now, will we break 50% dominance? This is only time will tell. We're gonna have to wait and see for that. But for now, I think being positioned in Bitcoin for me is a better option. But guys, remember, I'm somewhat of a trader, like a long-term trader. If you're an investor and you just believe in projects long-term, then please do not sell. Obviously, all of that is not financial advice, but if you believe in altcoins or whatever you invested in long-term and you do not want to sell, you just want to invest for the next 5 years and not sell any position, this is perfectly fine, guys. Personally, I prefer to take profits and cycle through markets and change through assets that are gonna give me a better return on my money. And also, if you take a look at altcoin dominance, if you notice right here, we topped out, we made a lower high right there, and we might go down to 50%. So obviously, Bitcoin dominance is gonna be resisted at 50%, and altcoin dominance is gonna be supported at 50% altcoin dominance. And I do think this would actually be a very good entry point for altcoins. Again, guys, altcoins are probably not gonna, if Bitcoin goes up, altcoins are gonna follow, but probably Bitcoin is gonna lead the way first. And then after Bitcoin goes up, I'm gonna transition into altcoins. However, if the other scenario happens where Bitcoin is going down, then my portfolio would go down a smaller position than if I were invested in altcoins. That's what I think. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Please leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you're new here. And also, don't forget to check out my Patreon if you want real-time access to my portfolio and to my trades. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.